If you're shooting on the DJI Osmo Pocket 3, it's highly recommended that you use ND filters. I'm going to be taking a look at footage using a set of ND filters and CPL from Telesin. Now this particular set comes with an ND16, an ND64, ND256, and a CPL. Now in particular, I'd like to talk to you about the CPL filter. And what it does is, as you rotate it, you can darken certain parts of your screen. It can cut back on reflections, whether that's in water or from glass. Here's an example of getting rid of reflections on glass. This is my computer screen. Now, I typically don't record this way. I would do a screen capture, but nonetheless, you can see me, hello. And if I start to rotate this, you'll see that it will remove that reflection. I can rotate this so that I can see more of this log under the water. We've filtered out some light reflecting from the sky. We can see more detail in the water. I'm going to rotate it now to get more of a reflection, which is what we would get without the CPL on. It can help darken the sky. I'm on the manual mode. My ISO is set to 100. I have the ND16 on with the CPL. Now, as I turn the CPL, if you take a look at the sky behind me, it should be a little more brighter or overexposed. But as I rotate it down, I can help darken that sky. Once again, as I pan over, I'm not getting that dark sky that I was before. So I would have to rotate it to get that. As long as you're not doing 180 or 360 movements, you can kind of retain that information. I can also double stack these. Right now, the ND64 is on with the CPL. This is how important ND filters are to your Osmo Pocket 3. This is without. I just slap this basic 16 on. You can see how much information I'm already able to retain in this image. I do want to compare this brand to the Skyreach brand that I have. So this is the Skyreach 16. This is the Telesin ND16 in D-Log-M profile. This is the ND265. So you can see how much it's cutting back, even if I step out and show you the landscape over here. Wait a minute, stop. What's that? I haven't seen that since my Canon 6D, since the days of DSLR. I now have the ND64 on here, and I went from color profile normal to D-Log-M. I'm curious to see, with the focus now on me and the house out of focus, do those lines disappear? I did find an issue with these, and that is the compatibility to use these with the DJI black mist filter. Take a look at what happens here. The magnetization is I don't know what's going on here, but it doesn't sit on parallel. It doesn't snap to it. It kind of turns sideways. Now, I thought maybe this is an issue with the black mist filter from DJI, but it's not. This doesn't happen with the set made from Skyreach. That's a compatibility issue that could be a major issue with these filters. This happens on all the NDs and the CPL if you want to use them with the black mist. There's something to consider with using a CPL, not just from this company, but from any company. A CPL ideally is used with a shorter focal length. 35 is the widest that you would want to go with a CPL. The reason for that is the wider you go with a CPL, the less you're going to have spots in the sky. Let me give you an example. So take a look at this shot of the sky, and you can see it just creates that one little divot in the sky. It doesn't take care of the whole range of sky, and that's because of the focal length that we're shooting at. What I really like about this set is how thin they are. The problem that I've had, and this is my own fault, when I turn off the Osmo Pocket 3 and I forget to take the filter off, it's a little difficult to remove that filter. With these, it's a little easier because of how thin they are. It will actually close and open again if you accidentally leave the filter on. It's also a bit of a challenge working a CPL in such a small lens. Typically you have something like this that gives you, you're able to kind of move this on the camera and see what you're adjusting. It's not the fault of Telesin. I think that would happen with any CPL that you would use on the Pocket 3. It's imperative to have ND filters on the Pocket 3. You can shoot in auto mode, auto exposure, and that's fine, but you're going to get a little bit of a choppy playback. Just for transparency, I was not sponsored by Telesin. They did not pay me. They did send me the product to review. I jumped on it because I don't have a CPL for my Pocket 3, so I was very interested in doing that. The stipulation was I was going to give an honest review. Here's what I like. The quality of the image from these filters, how strong the magnetization is on them, how thin they are, just the flexibility of having a CPL with ND. The downfall is going to be the black mist filter. You're not going to be able to use these with the black mist. I did another video on the importance of ND filters with the DJI Osmo Pocket 3. If you do decide to buy this, you can get a discount if you use promo code MattSpade. I'm going to put a link to their website. They make other products for DJI, for drones, for GoPro, for cell phones. If you do buy from them and you use my promo code, thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. Take care of yourself. Take care of each other.